What's going on? What's going on, guys? It's yours truly, Coach Joe B. I know I've been away for a while. I know you've missed me, but I'm back. We've been diligently in the lab preparing some fantastic things for each and every one of you. We're really close to launch date, and I just want to welcome each and every one of you that's tuning in today. And all I got to say, guess what, people? It's Financial Freedom Friday. That's right, people. It's Financial Freedom Friday, and I have a question for you guys. What's your end game? You know me throughout time. I'm always subjecting people to look forward. Look forward, okay? And I want to break down something about our current job situation, our current 9 to 5 situation. As many of you guys know, I have several tax companies and I help people with taxes all across the country. And I've been doing this for over 15 years. One thing that I've clearly noticed, the highest taxed person in the United States is the person that exchanges their time for money. The employee, the W-2 employee, is taxed at a higher rate than anyone else in this country. First and foremost, that's scary because that means you retain less of the money that you work for. And typically when people are W-2 employees, they work even harder. Now, in no form or fashion am I bringing down or putting down jobs because it's a stepping stone. Sometimes we have to get that experience working for someone else in order for us to move into the situation where we are actually working for ourselves. So, the question of this and the title of this is, where did your day go? Where did your day go? Now I want to break this down and show you how the structure of the 9 to 5 job is really, really destructive. Are you ready? All right, so let's go. Now, so your average job, you work 8 hours a day, right? You work 8 hours a day on your average job. So right off the bat, a third of your day is gone. 8, 16, 24. A third of your day is already gone. But let's get a little more deeper than that. Most of us don't live right by our job, okay? So just say traffic. We're going to average that it takes you an hour to get to work and an hour to get back. And that's, that's getting dressed and getting in the car, heading to the job, and then if you work 9 to 5, 9 o'clock, rush hour traffic, it's going to take you at least an hour, 45 minutes, 35 minutes, somewhere close to an hour. We're going to say an hour just to make it simple math. Coming home, you're looking at another hour. So now, out of your 24-hour day, 8 hours at work plus 2 hours commuting time, now you're at 10 hours of your 24-hour day is already gone, right? So let's get more into it. We're already at 10 hours. They say you should sleep 8 hours a day, okay? They say you should sleep 8 hours a day. We're not going to take that whole 8 hours. We're going to just say you only sleep 7 hours a day, okay? So now that's 17 hours out of 24 hours. Now you're left with 7 hours. You've already slept, you've went to work, okay? But now guess what? We didn't bathe yet. So let's just say we're going to take 30 minutes to bathe. Now we're left with 6.5 hours, okay? So that's going to work, coming home, and bathing. Now we haven't eaten yet. So now we have to eat, okay? Let's just say the time for cooking a small meal and eating is 1 hour, all right? Now that takes us down to 5.5 hours, all right? Still, we haven't put into effect grooming at all. So a lot of women, I know when it's time to go to work, you're going to do a little grooming in the morning. Sometimes we do a little grooming at night. But we're only going to say it takes you 30 minutes to groom, even though we know it's more. But now that takes us from 5.5 hours down to 5 hours in a 24-hour day. All right? So that's leaving you 5 hours in your 24-hour day. You're sleeping. You're going to work, coming home, eating. And that's really only cooking one meal. You're bathing. Now, do you have children? Do you have any other thing that you like to do? Because now, effectively, working your 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, all you have now left is 5 hours a day. 5 hours a day. Now, If you're like me, when I was on my 9 to 5, I loved when they came up with that overtime. I might not work a lot, but let's just say you work 1 hour a day overtime. Just 1 hour a day, that's 5 hours a week. So that leaves you with 4 hours a day. Yet you have yet to spend time with your children. You have yet to help them with their homework. You have yet to do anything productive with your life because 20 of your hours have simply been taken to working, grooming, eating, and that's it. And that's 20 hours of your life, which effectively leaves you with 4 hours a day to do anything productive with your life. That's 4 hours a day to build a business. That's 4 hours a day to do anything. So out of a 24-hour day, typically with your typical 9 to 5, you have only 4 hours, which leaves your 2 days off or the weekend. And typically you're so tired, you're so you've neglected so many people that were seeking your attention. We tend to overindulge. We tend to overindulge on those weekends. We eat too much, we drink too much, we sleep too much because we're catching up. And because, mind you, we're only getting 7 hours of sleep. We crack up into that 8 hours of sleep, and now we're only left with 3 hours a day. But we're going to leave it at 7. So the question is, where is your day gone? I do not think, in my personal opinion, that the Creator put us here on this earth to only allow us to have life 4 hours a day. With only 4 hours a day, you can't watch Netflix. You can't waste time. Time is of essence. That's the one thing that's given that is never, ever regained. A lot of people watching this had a couple dollars before, you had some money before, and we all know money comes and goes. Time just goes. So what are you doing with your time? For one, you're working at 9 to 5, so you're the highest tax person in this country. So you're paying Uncle Sam more money. Are you looking for the solution? The solution is you must find some form of fashion, some way to leverage your time, create some type of business. Now, I'm not saying just self-employment, because being self-employed and a business owner can be two totally separate different things. You could be self-employed cutting grass, and then you're cutting grass every day. You're out there sweating from 6 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. However, you can also be a business owner of a landscape company and hire 3 or 4 people to cut grass. Now you're going out getting contracts, setting up clients, and just making sure everybody works. Then you're paying them. They're paying you because you're leveraging them. But by all means, you must find some way of residual income. This is the only way that you will ever obtain being set on fire. Financially independent, retiring early. If you want to be financially independent and retiring early, then you must find this solution. And there's millions of actual solutions. All you have to do is go through them and see which one best fits your lifestyle. All of us are given a gift. All of us have a certain thing that we're able to do effortlessly. And because we're able to do it effortlessly, we always tend to assume that everyone can do this. And this is never the case. This is your gift. So what you have to do is structure a business around the gifts that you've been given. Therefore, you'll be able to work effortlessly, working for yourself, and able to make a larger income. And now, let's just picture this. Say your income is the same $50,000 that you make at your 9 to 5. You're taxed far less, which means you make more money. People, you have to be in control of your day. So once again, where did your day go? This is yours truly, Coach coachjoeB, and I am imploring you, remember these numbers. Remember these numbers right here and take control of your day. Because it's our goal and our mission to set you on fire. Financial independence, retiring early. This is Coach coachjoeB. Thanks for watching. Peace. Oh, one more thing. People, if you're walking around here with a subpar credit score, okay? If your credit score starts with a 4, 5, or 6, do something about it. Do something about it. Typically, any person with under a 750 credit score pays in between $250,000 to $1 million more for the same exact items. If you're in a rut wondering why you can't get out, fix that. Fix that and get a little bit more freedom. And with that freedom, it will enable you to set yourself on fire. This is Coach joeB. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.